There's something about a Rolls-Royce that instantly shifts the atmosphere. You don't just see it, you feel it. The presence, the silence, the confidence. It commands attention, not with volume, but with unmistakable substance. And in 2026, the Rolls-Royce Ghost continues to define what it means to be understated luxury. Not flashy, not ostentatious, but pure, unapologetic refinement. The Ghost has always lived in the shadows of its more flamboyant siblings, the Phantom, with its towering grille and almost royal stature, and the Cullinan, with its SUV bravado. But that's exactly the point. The Ghost is for those who want the Rolls-Royce experience in its most distilled, focused form. And the 2026 Ghost? It may just be the most balanced expression of modern luxury the marque has ever built. Let's start with presence. The design of the 2026 Ghost doesn't shout, it whispers. But you still hear it across the room. The silhouette remains unmistakably Rolls-Royce. Long hood, short overhangs, a roofline that glides like a jet stream. But everything has been smoothed, refined, and made more minimalist. There are no unnecessary flourishes. Every line serves a purpose. The chrome is dialed back ever so slightly. It's there, but it doesn't beg for your attention. The signature Pantheon grille remains, now softly illuminated at night, not like a nightclub, but more like a glowing emblem of quiet authority. Step inside, and the world changes. The door still rear-hinged for effortless entry closes with that gentle Rolls-Royce whoosh. The cabin is silence. Not the kind of silence you get from active noise cancelling or thick insulation. This is deeper. Rolls-Royce calls it the formula of serenity, and it's a combination of acoustic engineering, perfectly matched materials, and meticulous craftsmanship. No two materials rub or rattle. Every surface has been tested for harmonic compatibility. Yes, even the leather and the wood are acoustically tuned. In this 2026 model, the interior takes another step forward. The use of materials feels more intentional than ever before. Leather is still dominant, soft, thick, and immaculately stitched, but now it's joined by new sustainable veneers, nanofiber composites that feel like silk but wear like granite, and even options for lab-grown crystal inlays. The ambient lighting isn't just a strip of LED across the dash, it's integrated with fiber optics into the very texture of the surfaces. Imagine stars scattered across a glassy array. That's what it feels like when the dashboard comes alive at night. Every detail is engineered to please the senses. The seats are shaped to embrace, not just support. The air vents, milled from solid metal, operate with the softest click. The carpets are thicker than most bed sheets. Even the scent, carefully filtered through a bespoke ionization system, evokes cedar, clean linen, and a whisper of something floral. You don't smell it unless you stop and breathe in, but it's there, always there. The technology in the 2026 Ghost continues Rolls-Royce's tradition of being advanced but invisible. There are screens, of course, but they hide behind crystal or vanish when not needed. The infotainment system, derived from BMW's top-tier iDrive 10 architecture, has been so heavily customized it no longer feels German. It feels timeless. The response is instantaneous, the interface is intuitive, and the voice assistant, it understands natural speech like a well-trained butler. Navigation is projected onto a heads-up display that looks more like augmented reality than anything you've seen in a car. But let's talk about how it drives, or, more accurately, how it glides. The 2026 Ghost features an updated version of Rolls-Royce's planar suspension system. It's not just adaptive, it's predictive. Using a stereo camera system mounted in the front, the car reads the road ahead and primes the suspension for upcoming imperfections. The result: it doesn't float, it levitates. Even on broken pavement, you don't feel disconnected, you just feel undisturbed. Powering this masterpiece is the same 6.75-litre twin-turbocharged V12 that's been the beating heart of Rolls-Royce, but it's been refined further. In this latest Ghost, it produces a serene 592 horsepower. Not that numbers matter. It's not about 0 to 60 times, though it will do it in just under 4.5 seconds. It's about effortlessness. There's no surge, no aggression, just a swell of torque that responds to your intent, not your foot. It feels less like acceleration and more like the world is falling away behind you. And yet, the 2026 Ghost isn't just for passengers anymore. This Generation A, like its predecessor A, is designed equally for those who enjoy being behind the wheel. The steering is precise, the body control surprisingly agile for a car this size, and the all-wheel steering system makes it feel far more maneuverable than you'd expect. It's dignified, yes, but not detached. You feel involved but never bothered. Safety and autonomy have also been elevated. The Ghost now offers level 3 semi-autonomous capability, usable on mapped highways. It won't drive itself in the city, nor should it, but it will take the edge off long drives. With a suite of sensors and AI that's more chauffeur than autopilot. It never nags, it simply assists, with the kind of grace you'd expect from a brand that's never rushed a single movement. Rolls-Royce has also leaned deeper into customization than ever before. Through their Bespoke collective, owners can now commission one-of-one Ghosts that reflect their personal stories. We're not just talking colors or trims. We're talking about embroidery that maps the stars on the night you were born. We're talking marquetry that depicts your family crest, handcrafted in wood, mother of pearl, and precious metal. We're talking paint finishes that take weeks to perfect, sprayed in micron-thin layers, polished for days by artisans in Goodwood. And now, for the first time, there's an all-electric Ghost on the horizon, a not yet released, but confirmed for late 2026 or early 2027. Rolls-Royce, with its commitment to going all-electric by 2030, is preparing to phase out combustion engines entirely. But make no mistake, they will do it their way. When the electric Ghost arrives, it will retain the same principles: a silence, grace, effortlessness amplified by electric propulsion. And judging by the early word on the Spectre, their first electric coupe, it's going to be nothing short of revolutionary. But for now, the V12 Ghost remains the last of its kind, a swan song of combustion, a celebration of analog grace in a digital world. It doesn't compete with anything, because nothing else plays in this space. Not Mercedes-Maybach, not Bentley. This is a category of one. And perhaps what makes the 2026 Ghost so compelling is that it doesn't need to explain itself. It doesn't shout luxury. It is luxury. The kind that doesn't demand attention, but earns it. The kind that doesn't age, but evolves. This is not a car for people who need to prove something. It's for those who already have it to themselves. You can feel it when you're inside. That sense that time slows down, that the outside world doesn't matter as much, that you are being taken care of by something that understands you, without needing to say a word. That's the magic of a Rolls-Royce. And in 2026, the Ghost embodies that magic in its purest form yet. So, if you ever get the chance, even just once, to sit in one, to ride in one, or to drive one, take it. Because the Ghost isn't just a luxury sedan. It's a statement. Not about wealth, but about taste. Not about speed, but about serenity. Not about being seen, but about seeing the world through a different lens. That is the Rolls-Royce Ghost, 2026.